said millennials, such a focus. How are you capturing that? Of course, there's always this, for me, AmEx is aspiration. It's been this sort of aspirational product. Are you locking in Gen Z now into that sort of aspiration too?
Yeah, I think, one of the things when you think about our brand is about backing. We talk about our brand about the powerful backing at American Express and don't live life without it and don't do business without it. And when you look at sort of the breadth of our brand, and let's look at the breadth of our brand for a consumer, what brand goes across financial services and lifestyle? And our brand goes across financial services and lifestyle. And I think what we've learned is how do we become generationally relevant? And the reality is we used to sell a millennial, or what was a millennial then, or a Gen Z, a fee-free card. But the reality is they have aspirations too. Their aspirations may be a little bit different, but anybody that wants value, service, experience, it sounds like a millennial, right? I mean, if you think about, and I've got a number of millennials at home. So
yes. Do they teach you? Your
yeah, I mean, they teach me how to use the Platinum card, because there's so much value within that Platinum card that they use and they unlocked. And so I think when you think about how our brand now speaks across multi-generations, you think about what we've done from a social responsibility perspective, how we acquire members now. I mean, most of our acquisition is done digitally, and we have what we call member get member, where a member can acquire another member and they'll get a reward for doing that. So our brand has become a lot more viral. And the other thing I'll leave you with on this is that our members defined our brand. And so what happens is, they'll look at the value in our product and define what American Express means to them. And for years it was a certain group of people. Now the brand is a lot more welcoming and a lot more open to a wider range of people that want value, differentiated service, and experiences.
Do you need to keep an aura of luxury to a certain degree or not?
No, I don't think so. I think that what we have is, look, we had an aura of exclusivity.
Yes.
And I think let's not confuse exclusivity and aspiration. No matter if you're a Gen Z, a millennial, a Gen X, or a boomer, everybody has aspirations. And we believe that our card can help you achieve your aspirations, whether they be financial aspirations, travel aspirations, or lifestyle aspirations.
What do you think about Gen Z being able to attain their aspirational purchases by buying now and paying later, or that sort of view that some worry is the idea that you can get stuff without having to pay for it,
Yeah, so look, I think a lot of companies had a lot of success with buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later typically targeted at more of a debit user, maybe a little bit lower FICO score, and it's used as an acquisition tool. We have a buy now, pay later product. It's more of a back-end product. And so we don't use it as an acquisition tool. We don't use it with low FICO, and we don't have a debit card, so we're not using it to convert debit card holders. So, from my perspective, we want to offer our consumers a range of services, and if they want to, buy a couch and put it on sort of 6 installments, we'll be very transparent about what it's going to cost you over those 6, in addition to your bill. And it's worked for us. And we introduced this, back in 2017. And the nice part about our buy now, pay later, which we call Pay It Planet, it's on all our US consumer cards. It's done after the fact. It lets you make a decision versus a impulse purchase decision. It makes you a decision on the back end on how you want to manage your expenses. And it's available for any purchase, not just where buy now, pay later is available.